other agencies who are positioning themselves on top of a tool around marketing and sales? Like, what advice would you give them?
I would say do not focus entirely on the tool if at all possible, because I think we've done that twice over the past 16 years. There was one tool we used for about 12 years, and it's great to be an expert in something, but we were getting clients from all walks, television networks, universities, like florists, like it was all over the place. So we didn't really, it's like be one thing if we did it for like dog food companies or something like where we know dog food, and it's like we've done 20 sites for dog food. No one can beat us at dog food. So we were never able to niche down on a vertical like that. We were always horizontally positioned on a tool. And that makes it really hard, especially if you're using a tool that no one's heard of. Because everyone in that realm was like, what about WordPress? So we're always dealing with that. But now in the Shopify world, people have heard of that. So, they might say, what about BigCommerce or something? But it's more apples to apples instead of like, what is this weird fruit you just brought me that I don't understand why we would use this? So
Yeah.
you got to avoid being 100% about the tool.
Right. Well, then, because tools change as trends change. But if you build up expertise for an audience, you can relaunch different offerings. You can build on top of different tools. You're more adaptable in your actual business model when you're focused on building
Absolutely.
an audience instead of building on a tool.
Because you're saying that your relationship with your clients is based on this tool. And if this tool went away, are you still useful to them? You probably are, but you haven't marketed yourself that way. You've marketed yourself because you're an expert in the tool, not because you're actually helping them save time or, save money or whatever it is that you're actually doing for them. And sometimes you don't know what that is until you interview them,
Yeah. Mhm.
to hear it in
Um,
their own words.
yeah. And there is a wealth of information that you can gather by interviewing your customers and just asking them questions and observing what they have to say about their own situation.
Mhm. And you can find other things that you may be able to do for them that you hadn't even thought of pitching to them. Oh, I didn't realize, they've been a client for 5 years, but didn't realize that they didn't know we could do X and I didn't realize they needed X. So it is nice to be able to talk to them outside of a project situation every once in a while, just on a, hey, let's reevaluate our relationship. How we doing?